Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Manchester United emergency meeting. In tonight's show, we are going to talk about the Chelsea FC game, what happened at Stamford Bridge, where it finished 1-0 to Chelsea. So I'm going to talk a bit about the game. Big up to every single one of you lying locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. I upload F1 content. And also, make sure you are subscribing to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the description. My F1 channel, which is about to become a shorts channel, is also in the description. And pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to this video is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone wishes to become a channel member today and help fund our YouTube channel, you find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. But big up to every single one of you live locked in this evening. Much appreciated, as I am currently streaming on my second PC. This is the one at my grandparents' house, and so far, looks like everything is functioning how it should. Now, with the screen share, because this Wi-Fi is not as strong as my internet at home, I might not be able to screen share so well, but that's okay. We can just play stuff in the background, can't we? On my other phones. So yeah, it's all good. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. I'm about to get to you guys in the live chat now. Here we go. Big up, yeah, big up to you, Adam Dart. Big up, mate. Got a fans gutted because they're asking United to do something. Yeah, I bet. You don't. Yeah, well, like I said, I checked out on this Premier League season a long time ago. This is why I'm not even really angry about tonight's result, because what's the fucking point? Because we're rubbish. And yeah, if this was earlier on in the season, I'll be a lot more seething. You have to turn on subscriber only mode. Done, mate. Big up to you, Day Night Sorting Bash. Mr. Joshy J, only one game left until next week. You can celebrate on stream with beer. How's this season been for Manchester United's backside? I can't wait for it to end. I really can't. What is your prediction for Chelsea competition next season? Europa League or UCL or Conference League? My prediction for Chelsea next season is Europa League, because we are not ready for UCL. I don't reckon you guys are ready for UCL either, Daylight Sorting. Chelsea were in a better side today. They were, mate. I agree. I have no words. Yep, just 18 defeats this season. I'm fucking heck, people. 18 fucking defeats this season. Nowhere near sustainable. I fell asleep first half because nothing happened. Oh, mate, boring. Cool background. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Legends, proper legends. They landed the minerals back then. Big up the chat. Bash. Big up to you, Brian CFC. Big up at Mr. Joshy J. Sorry, Mr. Joshy J. We need the win. We deserve to win. Oh, mate, you did, honestly. I can have no complaints, Just it just goes to show that our board did not do enough. We didn't bring in a clinical forward, and that's where we gone wrong, unfortunately. Some lion emojis there, yeah. Mr. Joshy J. Yeah, but obviously these legends, you know, in the background, they're just brilliant, aren't they? Absolute gold. You know, Giggs, Beckham, Gary Neville, that the class of '92. Even Mr. Com. Yeah, big up Hayden Cox. Good evening, mate. That's all I have at touchline. No, sorry. Yeah, game was pants overall, but tactical win for the Blues. Absolutely, Brian CFC. I couldn't agree more. I like that background better than that blue background. I agree. It's amazing. But yeah, good evening to you, Hayden Cox. Big up, Hayden. Tottenham, they're not serious, just like Atletico Madrid, they're not serious. Reece James Masterclass. I sent you on X and share it to the viewers. Yep. Al Clown the code final. Oh my goodness me. Oh wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But you know I'm not gonna lie, even if we get Champions League football and if we get Barcelona, I want revenge on them. They are better than us as well. Big up Josh, mate. Bash. Big up to you, Adam Partridge, mate. But still, fire Corolla. Oh yeah, Real Fire Corona. Oh, but still, F Corona. Oh, you're talking about Barcelona, are you? Yeah, I think that's who you're talking about, aren't you? We are not ready. No, you're not ready for Champions League. You're really not daylight sorting. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. I mean, oh my goodness me, man. I mean, Manchester United. I mean, 18 defeats this season is just sickening. It really is. You know, 16th. Oh, but Tottenham lost. Leash is still ahead of Tottenham. Down here, man. You think I'm going to celebrate because we are ahead of Tottenham when we're 16th place? Nah, down here, man. Not happening. Really isn't. You know, makes me so angry. My team were 16th. Europa League will likely go to pens, in my opinion. They let the fans down. Both teams lost. Yep, they did. You know, the two clown show for teams got beat tonight. That was Spurs and Manchester United. I wonder if Expressions has done a match reaction yet. Oh my goodness me. We gotta listen to Expressions, haven't we? Expressions Tottenham. Here we go. 21 losses is diabolical. Oh wow.
Another loss and Spurs see defeat more than a pair of slippers at this point. 21 losses, you know, it's like I'm watching 100-man versus a gorilla. Not Premier League football. 21! We're out here holding up 21 like Shia Abraham Joseph, fam. Brother, at this point, they're gonna move our stadium to 21 Jump Street. We're out here getting cooked like some Hello Fresh meals. Ange Postecoglou has a worse losing streak than Kurt Hawkins in WWE, fam. We're literally jobbers in the Premier League. We're Akira Tozawa in them, man. Honestly, we come out weekly, get battered. We could be next to the sausages and the fish in a chip shop. It could be. Spurs better win in Bilbao because the amount of licks that I've held this season, they're going to call me up for a Jackson 5 biopic. I'm telling you, I never expected to win today. And the amount of losses we've had this season, I've had to write my will this year. Brother, I've had so many losses. I've got no tears left for funerals, fam. All our players were rested, and the ones he brought on when we were 2-0 down, brother, I nearly lost it, fam. What are you doing that for? Brother, I'm just hoping that after resting all these players in Bilbao, we got more chemistry than a periodic table, fam. Because let me tell you this, the way I see us playing football in the league, I need a miracle like Cream and Coco Star, fam. I need a miracle.
Our expressions landing it as always. He is so funny. Just going to turn that down while the intro's on. And we will get back to playing the rest of it.
These expressions back with another video, and Tottenham have lost 2-0 to a Villa in Aston. Aston's Villa, the brother from JLS, fam. Fists up, blood, by Good Evening FC. And let's be honest, innit? You look at the squad that we played, you know what I mean? Can't even call it the B team. Can't even call it the Curtis Axel. You know them way there. We can't call it and the Bo Dallas. We can't call it that, fam. Do you know what I mean? Like, the one thing I will say is, where's Timo Werner, fam? Let me tell you, this guy is the biggest waste of money that we've ever had. The biggest waste. Everyone that was saying, oh, Ange wanted him. And everyone that was turning on me for telling the truth about Timo Werner, blood. And everyone that when we re-signed him was still getting on to me. What are you saying now, bruv? When we need bodies, blood, when we're trying to rest all of our star players, because the only thing we care about is the Europa League, fam, this brother can't even make the team. He can't even make the team. You get me? Meaning guys like Older Beartel or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Guys that will actually use, you get me? This guy is like a 4th highest earning player or something, or even 3rd. And he's useless, blood. He's useless, fam. I'm telling you that right now, bruv. Telling you that right now, that Eintracht Ed Matthews, blood. I told you, man, about him, bruv. You get me, fam? The only man that can't shoot that celebrates Father's Day, blood. I don't know how he's got a boost sponsor, blood. I wouldn't even sponsor him sliders, fam.
Celebrate like Father's Day. Oh my God, that is just that's class. That really is. Our expressions. What a geezer.
It's crazy. But let's get into the game. I'm not gonna lie, in the Premier League, it's almost like we're not trying. You get me? Dominated, fam. We had like what, 25% possession at large parts of the game. How many shots did we have? Do you know what I mean? It's like these men are giving up, blood. It's like when it comes to the Premier League, the batteries are dead. Do you know what I mean? And let me tell you this, yeah. I know you guys are going to say, oh, X, it's our B team. What did you expect? This, that, and the other. I expected us to create some chances. Do you know them way there? Like, for example, Son, for me, it was good to see him. Like, obviously, it didn't last for the whole game, but it's good to see him running at players, blood, step overs, creating chances, having shots, blood, because we're going to need him firing for Bilbao. We're going to need Son. You get me? That was a positive today. Seeing Son, I wouldn't say he was back to his old, no, I wouldn't say that, but he was cooking. Do you know what I mean? Like, we played, like, there was one play in the game where I was like, oh my days, bro, we should have really scored, do you know what I mean? But we didn't, fam. But let me tell you this, that's all I can really talk about, because we got dominated at large parts of the game. Do you know what I mean? It was a very big surprise to me that we didn't concede in the first half. I'm not saying that, like, Kinski was playing very well. Next of Kinski, you got to big him up to him. He made a few good saves, do you know what I mean? That's another positive from the game. Kinski, fam. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Danso and Davis played well in the first half. But then obviously, bro, you get me, Aston Villa, they're going for Champions League. Do you know what I mean? Aston Villa's a team that brought in Asensio, Rashford, all of these ballers in January when they already had, I would say, a better squad than us. Aston Villa's a football club that actually want to win things, blood. And you can see that from the owners through everything. You can see that, do you know what I mean? But with us, let me tell you this, bro. The way that we got dispatched in that second half, bruv, we didn't do anything. That second half for me was what it was, bruv. It was the longest 45 minutes of my life, blood. Do you know them way there, fam? We didn't do anything in that second half, bruv. It was dead. That's what it was, innit? Do you know what I mean? And like, my thing is, yeah, Man United played like their strong team going against Chelsea, yeah, and they're losing. Like, it's on the screen right now, they're losing 1-0. But the only thing is, if they get through that game with injuries, yeah, they've got chemistry of playing together, innit? You get me? Us resting all of these players, don't get me wrong.
The one advantage we have over Tottenham, right, is obviously we got the experience winning this competition, Europa League, like what we did in 2017. But they never had the experience of winning it. So that may be one advantage in our favour, but we'll wait and see.
I'm glad because look at the injuries we've got. We got 3 man out already, blood. Bergval, Kulu, Madison. But I'm just hoping that it doesn't take away from the chemistry. So in training, these men better be doing everything that they need to be doing, bro. You get me? That's what I'm hoping, because I'm telling you, bro, if we don't win this trophy in Bilbao, blood, I'm telling you, my head is gone, fam. It's absolutely gone, blood. I'm telling you this right now, fam, because this season has been a cesspool, blood. It's been the worst season, fam. The worst. I can openly say it's been the worst season since I've been alive and I've been generally checking that football. It has, bro. It has, bro. You get me? Like the people that flip and make Action Man toys. It has, bro. You know them.
Action Man. Oh my gosh, I used to collect some Action Man figures. Oh, brilliant.
There, fam. That's the truth. Don't get me wrong. If we win that European Cup, blood, you get me? That's a bigger turnaround than Bruce Jenner, fam. I'm telling you that right now, blood. When it comes
bigger turnaround than Bruce Jenner. Oh, this geezer.
to the season, it is. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? It absolutely is. But at the same time, I can't go through this again. Any manager that loses 21 games in one season, you know them way there. Yes, he's going to win a trophy. Yes, he's going to get us Champions League. Two things that no one expected this season. Let's be honest, innit? I would have taken a trophy and maybe a Europa League qualification, but Ange would have went above and beyond with his expectations when it comes to what the club wanted him to achieve. Because no one's going to say at the start of the season, you can't lose this many amount of games. They're going to tell you your objectives, and obviously they're thinking if you lose that many games, you can't reach them objectives. But there's a loophole, blood. Europa League trophy plus a top 4, blood. Do you know them way there? That is it. But let me tell you this, and this is me being honest with you. Do I want Ange next season so I could have him in the Champions League and him in the Premier League? No, blood. Because I'm telling you this right now, fam, I haven't seen enough in the 2 years that we have had him, bruv. For me, like, don't get me wrong, I would love to win a trophy. I'll celebrate and build him a statue, blood. You get me? He will always be loved.
You're silly on there, build him a statue. I mean, wow.
In the Tottenham thing, but my personal view, it's not the Spurs fan. I don't speak for any Spurs fan. I speak for me, blood. You get me? Yeah, if in the Premier League he did that, I don't care what manager it is, blood. You get me, fam? The name doesn't matter to me, bro. Premier League for me is my bread and butter, bro. I got to watch 38 games of that. So I can't be losing 21 of those, blood. You get me? 21 of those in a season, fam. Yeah, like for a trophy. Yeah, we're going to get the trophy. I would love that if we was to win it, blood. Imagine we don't win it, bro. Just imagine everything that we were holding on for, all the reasons why man hasn't completely lost it, even though I've told you like, how I feel, blood. And everyone's like, oh, how can you want him? How can you want this, that, and the other? Like, imagine we don't win it, blood. Then what, you're going to be like, oh, look, we didn't win it now. Sack him. We should have sacked him time ago. And then maybe we could have won it, blood. But what if we do win it, blood? I hold my hands up. He was the man to get us the Europa League trophy. But that's it. That's it. I'm telling you, fam. That is it. We better win that Europa League, blood. We better win that Europa League because 21 losses is unacceptable. It's a disgrace. You get me?
Bit like Manchester United this season having 18 defeats. I mean, what are we doing here, people? Seriously. 18 defeats for an elite football club like Manchester United. Nah, fuck out of here, man.
It's an absolute disgrace, blood. Do you know them way there, fam? And when I actually look at our team as well, blood, like, I don't even want to get into the game because one of the most boring games, do you know them way there? It was one of the most boring games ever, blood. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's there to talk about? Do you know what I mean? Like, yo, like if I knew it was going to be anything like that, brother, I wouldn't even have watched it, blood. You get me? I would have had a night out. I'd had a day off like Ferris Bueller, blood. That's what I would have done. Do you know what I mean? But nah, man, for me, it's just another loss, man. Another loss. Let's just hope in Bilbao that we can do something great, man. Let's just hope. I'm telling you, you know what Man United are like. You know about football heritage, but Tottenham, please, I'm just begging you, please, just please. Just make it all worthwhile, blood. Just make it all worthwhile, please. Begging you, blood.
Oh, wow. Expressions landing it as always, people. Right, let's go back to you guys in the live chat. Here we go. Right. Where were we to? We were... This is where we were. All things Man United. We had him on, Josh, right? Yeah, we can listen to him. My Bundesliga video is out by Sunday. I'll account for that. For the Premier League next week, straight after games. Chelsea with easy walk Europa League as well. Lastly, being a member on your channel. Well, hopefully, you'll get gifted it again at some point, mate. Dynamite 14. Mr. Josh J, you going to check what I sent you on Twitter? I will do. Yep. Please, Manchester United, beat those bottle job on Wednesday. You cannot let them win the Europa League trophy. I'll be fuming with you, Mr. Josh J. If you lose Wednesday, I wonder what your face will look like. Well, we'll soon find out. Atletico Madrid is Spanish version and both North London clubs. Big up at Mr. Josh J. Big up to you, Mob. Manchester United have not even hit 40 points yet. Disgraceful, mate. Man's on his knees begging. What if United don't do it? I mean, then I think Ruben Amorim will walk away, Mob, but I really do. Because to me, you know, it just will not be sustainable. I mean, 16th place, no trophy, disgracia. The last time Man United and Spurs were in the bad in the league was in the mid-1970s when they were both relegated. Yep. And it could have happened again this time round, but how poor Southampton, Leicester and Ipswich have been. This is why we've not been in relegation trouble. We've been let off the hook. I think the problem in Hoyland is he backs up defenders too much, which makes it easier for defenders to defend against him. That's a good point, Singh. Big up to you, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Adam Dar. Why reason call Sam won La Liga? They've been serious. It's because Florentino Perez didn't what's required to Real Madrid despite bringing in Mbappe, but they didn't adjust the holes, and you cannot let Spurs win trophies. They will not shut up. Yeah. Atletico Madrid are bottlers. Yep. Manchester United will get championship manager like Chelsea. I hope not. The repercussions are bad for both Amorim and Bianchi. One manager has 18 losses and one has 21 losses. Not sustainable, saying Atletico Madrid are not football heritage like Spurs and Arsenal. Facts. Yep, facts indeed, mate. I agree with you. 100% agree with you, Adam Dar. Right, let's have a look. Let's listen to Saeed, shall we? See what he's got to say. Saeed TV.
Squad up, people. 18 losses for this season. I know what you're going to say. Why are you surprised? It's still 18 losses. It's still something.
Yeah, he did. Caicedo was brilliant. Simone in the mud. Thanks. What a twat fan ran on the pitch. Oh yeah, that pitch invader. What a bell end, honestly. What are we doing here?
To be ashamed of. It's still something to be disgusted by. 18 losses, guys. That is criminal. I'm just deeping it more and more. This season hinges on the Europa League. Not that I didn't know before, but every game that goes past, every game that we lose, the pressure intensifies. We have got scrubs up front. We have got scrubs at the back. We are struggling to score goals. We tried to be a strong team today. We did. And Chelsea didn't outplay us.
I mean, I thought at the start of the game, to be honest, we played quite well. But then, Chelsea started up in the tempo, and then the second half is back to the usual rubbish, really, where we just didn't really have a clue what we were doing.
But the fact that we've got Rasmus Højlund, that we somehow need to pray, that we somehow need to find out if he can deliver, oh my God, it is so worrying. I'm concerned. I want to do this for Amarin. But my word, it is scary. I'm going to Bilbao. And I'm worried. 39 points. We still can't get 40 points, guys. We still can't get it. It could be 19 losses before the end of the season. We played against Caicedo today. We didn't play against Chelsea.
Well, if we lose to Aston Villa next weekend, then, 19 losses, and it will mean we've not even hit 30 points, because we will end the season on 39 points. Disgracia, nowhere near sustainable.
See, most of their players didn't turn up. I know Cucurella got the goal, but we played against Caicedo today. What an absolute monster. But to watch that game and be there for the vibes, and then just watch the pain of certain players. Lenny Yoro needs to be back. Lindelof, Maguire. Are we seriously going to rely on them two? Are we seriously going to rely on them two to deliver in the final? I'm concerned, man. I'm concerned.
Alvarez, Conor Gallagher made mistakes leaving the Premier League, going to a football non-heritage club. They're set to go trophyless. Touchline facts from why do fans run on the pitch for? It's because they want attention, mate. They want their few seconds of fame. That's what it is, sorting. Interfering brilliance. Yeah.
And you know what it is, man, guys? It's like a horror movie. Every time you watch this horror movie, it's the same old every single time. And it you just think you can hold it. You think you can do something about it, but you can't. And it's 18 losses, man. Damn. I'm just looking at it, I'm deep in it, guys, man. Is it acceptable? Should we allow a manager to continue next season? Am I doubting myself, guys? Am I looking at the manager and thinking, yo, this can be turned around, man? Could I really flip-flop on this manager? If he doesn't win the Europa League, my word. Is it acceptable for him to stay on? I'm just deep it, guys. Just deep it. Is it acceptable for a manager that was 4 points behind top four to stay on as manager? Is it? Is it the quality? If we buy 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 outstanding qualities, is that enough? Is that enough to see a tactical change? Are we still going to see the same 3-4-3 that's ineffective? Because we have good, fairly good build-up, I should say. But then we get to the end and it's just nothing. Nothing. And the lack of quality, the lack of know-how, there's a lot to build on next season. You know? You can't just flick a switch. The manager today is talking about Blackburn and all that. Has he lost his mind? Has the poet ran out of words? Has he become deluded? Has he lost his head? Has he lost his mind? He thinks we could do a Blackburn. We could do all of these teams that struggled last season and just somehow, you know, he's becoming like me. A lot of hopium. A lot of hopium. Like, I'm just starting to deep like everything, especially the final, man. I'm going there on Wednesday. And I'm like, boy, man, there's a lot riding on this, you know. There's a lot riding on this, guys. It's not easy, you know. Rasmus Højlund, get out of my football club. I'm looking at you right now. Get out of my football club, you absolute scrub. Honestly, you are pathetic. The principles of your game are non-existent. You can't hold them.
That's a good point. I think after 21's good spell on loan, I think he could do a job for you next season, especially in the system fits him. I mean, wow. I mean, it could work. It really could work out. I'm doing a hated on Wednesday, Michael.
The ball. You can't protect the ball. You don't even know how to shoot, bro. You don't even know how to do the basics, bro. What are you good at? 72 million. It needs to be binned in the summer. Rasmus Højlund, whether he scores a hat-trick in the European final, I do not care less. Get this, bro.
21's been so good on loan, he has.
Out of our football club. It's a disgrace. He's wearing the number 9 of Manchester United Football Club. And that is the level of performance he has given us week in, week out. It's a disgrace. Ain't no manager fixing that, mate. Ain't nobody getting the best out of him, mate. Disgraceful performance. We used to have some serious number 9s, you know. Some serious strikers at our football club. And we got him. We got him. It is pathetic. Pathetic, bro. I don't reckon.
True, Adam Dahl. Spot on, mate.
Nice. My football club when you got scrubs like that on the football pitch. Getting bullied, man. Bullied. Making it a wrestling game all the time, bro. What are you, man? What are you? Lindelof Maguire at the back as well, man. This idea that Maguire's back and all that, I'm not buying into that, man. Get them both gone in the summer, man. Upgrade that, man. Upgrade that. Yes, he's probably better up front than Højlund, but my word, bro. Them two at the back, bro, they just cause anxiety, bro. It causes anxiety to Mazarawi. It causes anxiety to everyone at the back, bro. It's got to be done, bro. I'm sorry. Get them both gone, man. I'm just praying to God that we can go and get Lenny Euro and Delit back, bro, so we can get some solidity at the back, bro. Amarin, it's got to come up. He went strong today because I felt like he said he wanted momentum, and I somehow agree with it. I don't think we played badly today, to be honest with you. It wasn't our worst performance. Just lacked a bit of potency up front, but was there enough momentum from that game? I mean, Mason Mount, he could have had 2 goals, really. I know I'm pushing my luck here, but he could have had 2 goals. I thought defensively, we did all right, if I'm being honest with you. But then we slacked towards the end. That there, right there, for me, that moment of concentration, 2 times we could have been 2-0 down. You know what I mean? When you look at the fact that Madueke could have scored as well to make it 2-0, it's that lack of concentration, man. Got to be careful, man. The goals coming in, you got to be careful at the back, bro. Got to be aware. Solanke's going to be eating them alive, bro, if they do that. But he went fairly strong. And listen, do I agree with it? Obviously, in hindsight, you could get injuries, but you got to build momentum. He's talked about momentum. He's talked about having a squad that's ready and that can compete. You know what I mean? So I kind of agree with it in a sense. And for obviously, you know what I mean? You just got to pray to God that nobody gets injured. But, oh, man, I think for me, there's a lot lacking in this United team, bro. And Jim Ratcliffe was there today. He's watching it in his season ticket holder. He was watching the game. Fair play to him. Well, not even fair play to him.
No, Saeed, not fair play at all. Get him out. Same as the Glazers as well. Get out here, man.
What do you mean fair play? Well, I've lost my head, bro. That's how this long season is.
Yeah, well, you had an epic fail there.
Like, he was there to Omar Barada, and he was falling asleep, bro. He was falling asleep. I don't know if you've not seen it. He was falling asleep. And, bro, like, he's seeing this, and he must be thinking, like, yo, they got to make a decision early, you know. I don't want to be seeing this club dilly-dallying around all summer. They got to know what needs to be done. They got to know what needs to happen. And they got to make an ultimatum. Win that Europa League final or you're sacked. Or they got to make sure that, you know, if they're backing him, and that's it. Like, even if you lose the Europa
protests
final, you're backing him, bro. And we got to start early, man. Quality in the squad is ridiculous. When you're watching Caicedo, man, what a player, man. We played against Caicedo today. I know it might sound disrespectful, but Caicedo was robbed of the Premier League Player of the Year award, Premier League Player of the Season award. Like, this guy has been absolutely outstanding, bro, for Chelsea. This guy is a one-man machine, bro. Everywhere. He was literally everywhere. Mr. Dependable. This guy was literally Chelsea's midfield, attack, defense, every single blade of the football pitch. He was there, bro. Honestly, incredible player. Honestly, if I could sign him right now, he'd be top of my list, bro. He is unbelievable, man. On the ball, he's good. He's also good defensively. He drives with the ball. Like, he's just, bro, you can see him there. Look at his ball carrying today. Ridiculous, man. And listen, 115 million. Who's talking about that right now? Nobody. I don't see anybody talking about it right now. Price justified. I don't know. The market's inflated. It is what it is. But that's sort of player you got to buy now. If you want good players, you got to pay big money. Simple as that. Got to pay big money. But where we are, it's just, I don't know, man. I just think for me, it's just lacking. I don't know why I'm disappointed, but I'm disappointed. Does that make sense, people? Like, I don't know why I'm disappointed, because I knew what was happening, but I still feel a bit kind of sense of, like, I just can't just brush it off and think, yeah, we lost today. Who cares? Like, in the moment, as a fan.
The problem with English game is too much money in the Premier League. Thanks, Ewan. Yeah, you're spot on.
I'm trying to put a brave face on the watch along, and I'm trying to say, you know what, I don't really care. You know, I'm not really bothered, but really and truly, I am bothered. I'm bothered. I'm bothered that we lose games. You know, and where we go from here, I don't know. You know what I'm saying to you? It's about the Villa game. I don't think we'll win that game. So that'll be 19 losses. That'll be half the games we've lost. Half the games we lost. Deep that, guys. I don't know how many we've won. I think it's, how many games have we won, guys, altogether? I don't even know, man. Seriously, Amra's won 6. That's the damning thing, bro. Amra's won 6, bro. That final needs to be the finals. I cannot be coming from Bilbao knowing that we've lost, and in that season is the most embarrassing season ever. Deep down. The most embarrassing season ever. Deep down. Deep down. It's embarrassing, people. And you lot shouldn't be smiling and thinking, oh, but Europa League. Europa League.
You see Forest dropping points on Sunday. I mean, well, they're not on the best of form at the moment, are they? But still, I wouldn't count them out.
Ain't papering over no cracks, bro. This is who we are. It's a sad indictment of where Man United are, man. Should never be accepted, man. And me as a fan, maybe, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of Amarin. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It might be Wednesday where all my emotions come out, because I just think then you know what's going on in it. Then you know that it's not acceptable, man. Maybe let me just get to the final, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. My head's hot right now. I'm in a it's not looking good. I'll be real. It's not looking good for Amarin, because come that final, everything could just come out. You know, sometimes, emotions on that day, you could just be like, you know what, F it. It's got to go. It could be one of them, but I need to see what that final is. It sounds mad having your hopes on.
Cole Palmer form still in the mix. Yeah, true. He's a great player.
One game. And maybe some people might say, oh, but you said, you're going to give him time regardless. You just cannot lose that one game. That's why in my head I'm thinking, we cannot lose that.
Big up Josh J. Geezer. Off to bed. Have a great stream. Where you start tomorrow and we'll qualify in the FA Cup final. Absolutely. 100%. Gosh. Big up to you, mate. I wrote comments on his say stop celebrating early because we only got one game left. So, yeah.
One game. But anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.
Yep. Side there, not happy. Right. All things Man United next. My favourite. One of my favourites. Of course, Flying Pig United as well.
Manchester United have again lost, this time to Chelsea in the Premier League. The record for horrendous defeats and everything continues for Manchester United. A strong lineup was put out, probably the lineup that he wants to go for in the Europa League final.
Are you going to drink beer next Sunday? Yep, I am.
And I don't know, but it's just, have we just sacked this league off long ago? I don't know. I know the result doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but Jesus Christ, if we are like this next season.
I'm back, Josh, mate. Bash. Big up to you, Adam Partridge. Just listening to all things Man United now. I just listened to Saeed TV. After I listen to all things Man United, I'm going to listen to Flying Pig United next.
This geezer.
Manchester United will get battered next season in the UCL because you're not ready. Thanks. Ancelotti has provided FIFA with the pre-list for the June squad. It will not be revealed to the public. Final squad will be announced on Monday, May 26th. Ancelotti's first official.
It will not last past September, I don't think. Mid-October at best, if we continue to play like this next season. Really, that Europa League is it for Ruben Amorim, because we're not going to do a great deal next season. We're really not. We're going to. Under Ruben Amorim, you wouldn't think that Manchester United are going to be able to finish more than in the bottom half next season. So he really needs to win that Europa League to do something. Yet again, Rasmus Højlund up front, absolutely useless. I know people on social media are going in on.
In turn, PSG are better than Chelsea. You can imagine what they could do in the Super Cup if you win Europa. Big up to you, Rich Moneymakers. Bosh. Big up, mate. Good evening. Big up the legends. Happy with them. The win. Man United put a strong team out, but we done it. Hit the like, subscribe in 3 to 8 seconds. No PR, facts and only facts. Bosh. Completely agree. Well, mind you, at the start of the game, I thought we played quite well, Rich Moneymakers. And then, obviously, the last half an hour in the first half, you guys upped the tempo. And then the second half, we could never really get into the game. And course, we did take some of our regulars off, but I was surprised that so many of them started, to be honest, because my main focus is on Wednesday night. That's where it's at for me now. Mate, big up. Yep.
On about playing Slaven Maguire up front again, but Jesus, are these players even playing for the manager? I mean, they've got worse since this geezer come in. I mean, Hoyland wasn't great anyway last season. He was okay, 16 goals, but this season under Ruben Amorim, he has been absolutely atrocious. He's not the only one. I mean, you look that on paper, that is not a terrible.
Yeah, it was. It was poor. The first half was poor by you guys, and then near the end of the first half, you guys definitely ups the ante.
Team that should be 16th in the league, in my opinion. It really shouldn't. I think we've got enough quality to be higher than that in the league. I really do. I don't think we should be 9th, 8th, 7th in the league. I don't think that with these players, but I still think that we should be higher than this. I personally believe that we should be higher than the likes of Wolves, West Ham, Everton. That is my opinion. I don't think I'm being too optimistic to think we should be above them teams with the squad that we've got, the likes of Ahmad, Bruno Fernandes, £60 million Mason Mount, and a lot.
Gosh, facts. PR in the bin, absolutely. Get in the bin. Manchester United's got to rebuild next season. We have.
A lot of other players, the likes of Lenny Euro, Matthias de Ligt. There's so many players in this squad that I think are good enough for Manchester United to be higher up the league. I really think that Ruben Amorim has massively underachieved since he's been here, and it is massively concerning that we are putting all our hopes onto that game in midweek to get us out of this shit. Because
yeah, we'll do Flying Pig United next, and then I'll listen to Touchline Facts.
Really, this is going to be absolutely atrocious if we don't win it. I have no confidence in Manchester United going into that final to win it. The only positive tonight, I suppose.
I mean, I'm going to be very nervous in the final, but I honestly believe that with us having the experience of winning the competition, we may just edge past Spurs. I hope so, but I will be very nervous. I 14 6 weeks ago, you told me that if we beat Forest to get Champions League, I would have took it. Big up Adam.
This is Aiden Evans' return from injury. Can he now step up to the plate at some point next season and be a Manchester United player? I don't know. He's played, about 4 or 5 appearances for Manchester United. Did look good before his injury, but that is a positive Manchester United. It's a shame that probably Matthias de Ligt and Lenny Euro will miss that final against Tottenham, because we're probably going to need them to win that final. We're going to need all our best players to somehow scrape over the line in that game if we are to get any type of win. I mean, at this stage, you would just take anything, whether it's penalty shootout win, whatever. You would just take any.
Spurs are shit as well. I mean, so are we, Daniel Sporting. I mean, how both of us made the Europa League final. I mean, it's just laughable.
Fucking winning that, because otherwise this is going to be such an embarrassing season for Manchester United. I mean, it already is an embarrassing season, but you'd be saving a bit of grace just getting that win. The only other saving grace is hopefully Chelsea and Villa can somehow pull off a miracle and finish above Man City, and Man City can end up in the Europa League. That's the only other thing that would make me laugh thinking back on this game. That I don't know whether we fucked it off or what, but the worrying thing for me is some of these players are actually playing for their place in that final, because it did seem like he was still contemplating on giving these players a chance to.
I mean, I don't think we would have a chance against PSG or Inter Milan if we win the Europa League, and whoever wins the Champions League, no chance, Adam. This team is not good enough, mate.
Salvage their chance of playing in the final, whether that's Mason Mount, whether that's Ahmad, or who it is. And whether he's going to go back to Garnacho, I don't know. He's put Garnacho on the bench the last couple of games because Mount and Ahmad are now fit. I really don't know. Will it make any difference? I'm not too sure because probably Ahmad will probably start. He's probably the
This could be Al Saka in the Europa League final. Yeah, whoever loses may just lose their job.
better, the best out of them players. But whether it be Mount or Garnacho, I just don't know. I don't know what the best team to go for is. I don't know what he's going to do. I really don't. I don't know what to say anymore. It's just a broken record. It really is. Anyway, smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See you.
So that was all things United. So let's get on to Flying Pig United next. Rants, Amarin pressure on Hoyland is gash. I think we all know that. He's definitely gash.
Chance for Chelsea over the top of the crossbar. Goodness me, the effort from Madueke, left foot, side-footed attempt. Oh! He's the best striker we've got in the team. It's that man, Harry Maguire, popped up with a side-foot fucking finish. I don't believe this guy. He's showing Rasmus.
I don't really want him either, Daniel sorting, so yeah, he can piss off.
I know what to do.
17, absolute greedy bastard on the ball, thinks he's prime Cristiano Ronaldo. It's like, get out here, man.
He's done it again. It's a textbook finish. Ruud van Nistelrooy would be proud. Goodness me. The ball delivered into the box and Slabadonna has only gone inside foot one right in the fucking bottom bins there, lad. It's a beautiful finish. Oh my goodness me. We need to rename Harry Maguire. He shouldn't be called Harry Maguire, no. Slabadonna. Fucking Slabaldini. Slabaldo Nazario. We need to fucking rename this guy. He's too much of an absolute bloody legend in front of goal. Look at that! Roberto Slabio! Oh my goodness me, he's at it again! Ruud van Slabstelrooy! He's running riot in front of God!
I think he's been in our academy for some time, Garnacho, Adam Dar.
There he is again! Slabby Maguire, goodness me!
Slabby Maguire.
Your defence is terrifying, yes, Slabby Maguire. Your defence. Oh no, shit! They're checking the offside, mate. Wait a second.
More and more.
Wait. They're checking the VAR here. Manchester United potentially 1-0 up, but they're checking to see if Mags is off. No, don't do him dirty like this. Oh no, the Slab's offside. It's big old Slab's offside. You VAR guff merchants. It's Slab's offside. Look, it's just the side of his slab. Because he's got such a big slab on his right arm. Oh, gosh. Slabby Maguire's offside. And this is why VAR shit. You know what I mean? We just celebrate him like an absolute tit. Lost into our box. We've kept Chelsea quiet in this game so far.
Well, the semi-automated system worked, didn't it? Because it stated that Harry Maguire was just like inches offside. So to me, VAR made the right call. I was clear offside. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness me! Until Reece James just hits an absolute bullet of a half volley. There she is. Say his name and he'll appear. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. From Paris to London to Tokyo. America, Scotland and Mexico. I believe in Joe Hendry. Oh shit, Andre Onana goes out and he's just cleaned out Danny George. Oh, for fuck's sake, Andre Onana's taken out the Poundland Bukayo Saka. And he's just given away a pen. Oh, come on, Flubber.
To be fair, that Chelsea player George does look like Bukayo Saka, but the referee made the right decision because that was a clear dive. First of all, I was cursing at Onana because I thought he gave away the penalty, but no.
And at it again. That was rash and reckless from Flubberhand. He's dived right in there. Look, Andre Onana comes out at the feet of Tyreek George. He wins the ball. He wins the ball. That's not a bet. He's got the ball clean. What else is he supposed to do? He's in time to go for the ball. He has to go for the ball. It's great goalkeeping. It's great goalkeeping by Andre. It's not a foul. He hasn't taken the man first. It's definitely not a pen. They will look at the VAR and they will see that Andre's won the ball clean and it's not a foul. It's definitely not a penalty. No pen. Good decision, ref. Good decision, ref. Good decision. Yes. Diallo down the right. Cassie makes the overlap. It's ignored by Ahmad, who's going to go all the way on his own. Penalty shout! Penalty shout! Referee, it's a pen! It's a pen for United! Penalty shout! What? You're giving Ahmad Diallo a yellow card for diving? What? What are you on, ref? Let's have a look at this. Ahmad Diallo cuts it.
Look, I like Ahmad, but I need to call him out on this one. That dive was an absolute disgrace, an embarrassment. What was he thinking? Nah, get out here, man. It's like, I like Ahmad, but he's not immune from criticism. So they made the right call.
Side, he's in the box, and he's dived. Oh, fucking hell, Ahmad. That's a bad one, lad. Good officiating in the end. It's an awful piece of diving from him. What an absolute diving cheat. Why would you not pass it to Cassie or someone else there, rather than just dive? That's piss poor from Ahmad there. Middle with Bruno. Oh, fucking hell. Sideshow Bob scored against us, for Pete's sake. Fucking hell, man. Gash.
To be fair, what a beautiful ball in by Reece James, and then Cucurella finished off the rest. Brilliant bit of play. Fair play.
Correa nods one in at the back post. Chelsea lead the game. What a stink fest. Gash bag, cross into the back post. Not dealt with. Cucurella arrives and just heads it by Andre Onana there. It's absolutely gash-tastic from us. Sideshow Bob has headed one in there. D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers has got the better of us. What a prat. There he is, guys. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. It is a good header. It is a good cross. But there's no challenge from anyone at the back there for United. It's pretty soft to concede. Let's have another look at it, though. Shit the bed. Doesn't really matter all that much, but still, it's annoying. Look at this. So down it goes to the right side for them scummers. Is it Reece James with the cross? I mean, that is a nice bit of play, you have to say, by Reece James. Look at that turn. He's done the old 360 spin, and he's got a lovely cross. I mean, it's pure class, that, from Reece James, you have to say. He's skinned Garnacho and taken him out of the game. And then he's just got a delicious ball in, and Cucurella's just arrived on it. It's all Reece James. I mean, that's quality from James. It is. It is quality from Reece James. And then, obviously Victor Dwindloff's not winning the aerial battle because he's truly gash. And they've almost scored again. It's an absolute sitter miss by Madueke. And I don't know how he's missed it. Ahmad Diallo, very, very lively again. Certainly one of the players who looks like he could do something for us. Unlike that Gashmus Boylan, who's like a bloody boil living on my fucking face right now. Who's got no bollocks about him whatsoever. Gashmus Boylan with the presence of looking John Cena up there. Can somebody explain to me why injury-prone Ahmad Diallo is still on in the 82nd friggin' minute when we have a bloody Europa League final on Wednesday night? Can anybody explain that to me? I don't get it. There he is, the King Trump himself, Jim Ratcliffe looking on there. Come on, Sir Jim, mate. Put your fucking bottle of schnapps down. Put your fucking straps down in your brown paper bag and put your fucking hand back in your back pocket, man. And let's have some investment this summer. Because this team's a shit show.
Thanks.
King Trump himself, there's a Jim watching on. Fucking do something about it then, Jim. You know what I mean? It pisses me off. Right, we better do something about it this summer. Trying to fucking scrimp and sack all staff off and buy new stadiums. Fuck that, the team's bloody shite. Need some decent players in the team. Oh. Who are we actually going to play up front in the Europa League final? We're not going to play Rasmus Boylan, are we? He's awful. Shit the bed, there's the final whistle. It's absolutely gash. Chelsea Scummers win the game. Basically, Champions League football for them is more or less looking good now. Manchester United have gone to Stamford Bridge, and we've shat it. We've shat it, guys. It's a poor bit of play from us. It's a poor performance. It's gash. I don't really see why we've played this team lineup tonight either. It's a strong look lineup, and they've gone there with one eye on the Europa, and they've just not really given it that much. Second half, boring as you like, going through the motions. Might as well gone through the motions with the kids and maybe brought on some of the senior players a bit later on for a few minutes. Don't get it from Amorim tonight. Who cares? It's a gas game of football, but I care. I care because, you know, we shouldn't really be going to Stamford Bridge like that and, you know, losing again. Right, we've lost again. It's 18 fucking losses in the league or something. It's embarrassing stuff. So there's always pride and stuff to play for. Again, it's one of those games where we're unable to score. Perhaps, you know, fine margins. Obviously, Harry Maguire did have the ball in the back of the net in the first half. But we're still looking ineffective, aren't we? It's another ropey, boring, gash performance. That does nothing for us confidence-wise for the Europa League final. What does that really do for us apart from hurt us, if anything? Surely we're going to be slightly less fresh from having the first team out there. Tottenham, if you look at their team lineup, yes, they did play a few first-teamers, but they rested players over there. Now, is it going to work for us, or is that going to work against us? I think it's a big risk that we started such a strong look lineup tonight when we're only 5 nights away from the Europa League final. So it might come back to bite Amorim this, you know, the selection tonight. Maybe he was obviously clearly trying to win the game or get a result from this game, try and build some confidence maybe. You know, you obviously want to try and win every game of football as manager of Manchester United. But there's a time and a place, and there's really a...
Flying Pig United, mate, I'm currently listening to.
There is really a selection that should be made for this game, which is probably not the one tonight. But look, hopefully Amorim knows best. Hopefully they're all raring to go Wednesday night, and hopefully they're still fit and available and ready to do so. But it was a risk anyway. Either way, we're pretty gash. It's the same old stories about our team. You know, Victor Lindelof exposed at the back multiple times in that game. I thought he was crap. You've got to say that Gasmus Boylan, he's a boil. The man's a boil on the arse of humanity at this stage. Awful performance yet again from him. It's embarrassing now. Actually feel for the guy because, goodness me, he should be working at Oxfam. He shouldn't be a professional footballer. He has no ability to score goals. And he gives us no present. So I don't really know what the fuck is his deal. What's Gasmus's deal? He's a terrible player. So we've got him. What? Is he really going to play for Manchester United in the Europa League final? That's my biggest concern. I'd almost be focused on thinking about doing some sort of false nine jobby with Bruno or something for the final. That's how dash Rasmus is. So he's having another stinker. Bad performances all round, really, from a lot of our players today. Not good. But I'd have to say, you know, Ahmad Diallo was a very bright spark yet again. He can cut out the cheating diving guff, though. But it was a good performance by him in terms of creating stuff down the right. Other than that, I'm kind of struggling to think of players who have really pulled their weight in that game.
Yeah, Ahmad did play well, but that dive was absolutely disgraceful. Honestly, what was he thinking?
He was a bit shy. Desperately needs somebody to score some goals at the top of the pitch. Somebody who's got a bit of bottle about them, be it a Delant, be it an Osserman, you know, whoever, Giaqueras. We obviously have to bring somebody in this summer. This has highlighted that even more, how gash this team is. Oh.
There you go. That was Flying Pig United. So, yeah, but let's listen to touchline facts next. United touchline facts. Rant and Chelsea take your 3 points. You are crap. Oh, brutal title.
Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0. We lose. The game we all didn't really care. If we lost, we don't really care. But it kind of had an affection, I guess, that we thought we could get something. I did say that after about 6-7 minutes, I said, don't get your hopes up, Chelsea. People that are watching, I hate on for Chelsea. I said, cool. They're probably going to go and get a goal, mate. I can see this. I've seen this story 1,000 times. Chelsea have won. They beat us. Cool. No injuries. I take it. I said to RSM on Wednesday, I believe, that take your 2-0 win ended up being a 1-0 win. and leave and just don't injure any of our players. Although Cucurella did his best to try and injure Ahmad, they did their best at times to try and injure some of our players, the scumbags. Cucurella, I'm going to start off with that little fucker. Such a punchable face. I can't wait for next season to go back.
Oh, bit harsh on him because it's a good goal by Cucurella.
And slap you lot. I can't wait. I don't even dislike Chelsea, but that fucking prick. Honestly, I can't stand Cucurella, mate. I cannot stand him. He is honestly an unbearable prick. Not only did what he did in the Euros, but just his face and the way he acts. And think, you know what I'm saying? Fucking weirdo. Yeah, can't stand the prick. And their manager as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Jumping around celebrating a fucking 70th minute goal to send them to fourth. I bet Roman's in one of his yachts somewhere, or his AP, or wherever the fuck Roman is, sitting there looking at that going, that's what they've turned into. That's what my Chelsea's turned into. That's what he's probably disgusted in what's gone on. I guarantee you he's disgusted personally. Yeah, I mean, absolutely disgraceful. But yeah, Chelsea, all in all, they win. They were the better team, let's have it right. We had a few chances. Mason Mount had a chance for his dagger that we all hoped he could get.
That's it, right. Bit of Johnny Memrose reference there. Using the Memrose reference.
Ahmad was causing problems. He was taking his man on and stuff like that, creating chances. But yeah, all in all, yeah, Chelsea were a better team. They deserved to win. I'm not surprised they won. I don't care that they won. I'm more just angry at Cucurella's actions and the fact they tried to injure one of my players and the fact that they're over-celebrating, doing a lap of shame. A lap of shame after they get... I mean, I get it's your last home game of the season, but still, lap of shame. You're going to do a lap of shame. Yeah, a lap of shame after you go in season where you fourth in the Premier League. You might get fifth or sixth. Yeah, a season where, who was that? Who is that? All right. A season where you might, you didn't win any domestic trophies. All right, you're going to win the Conference League, but Chelsea fans, to me, that I've seen, don't even care about the Conference League. They're just like, we want to complete the set sort of thing. It's embarrassing, personally. You lot can celebrate your win, of course. As I said, we're not that far behind. The performance showed that tonight. 2 wins against Man United in 7 years, fair dues. But yeah, as I say, take it, take the 3 points, take it to the bank, take it, get your check out. If you get top 5, good luck. But as I said, next season, yeah, it's going to be a different story. We're nowhere near as far as the table suggests. We're not that far off them. I'm telling you now, they are not that good. They are fucking shit. They are shit. I keep hearing that Chelsea are 5 players off or a couple of players off challenging.
So we're crap as well, mate. Don't forget that. I'll be depressed looking at that calendar every day, Josh. Yeah.
Really? They're a manager off Thursday, right? Because their manager's not good. They're a goalkeeper. Yeah, and we're not. They need a better goalkeeper. Everyone knows that. They need a striker. They need 2 wingers, in my opinion. They definitely need at least one.
I don't think her, Kai. Not one bit, mate.
Winger, because both their wingers are shit. And I personally put Palmer on the right, and they're 2 centre backs away. So what's that? Goalkeeper, striker, a winger, or 2, and 2 centre backs. That's 5. Yeah, and that's not even challenging. That's just to keep up with the fucking standard of the Premier League of it really involving. Then I think they probably need, another winger. I personally would say that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they don't get Sancho. And they probably need a level left back up for Cucurella. Although Cucurella's a good player, but he's really injured. But yeah, I mean,
cheers,
and they need a manager. So that's 7 or 8 new signings for them to even be in a full process of competing. Not a few players off. Do you get what I'm saying? To be fair, I've done it. I do actually I will concede. I do think they're actually kind of closer than I made it sound at the bit. I made it sound they're like 10 players off, and they're not. But yeah, as I say, they do need a manager. But cool, whatever. They're shit, bro. They're shit. Do you know what I'm saying? They are shit. Yeah, they're not that good. It shows the standard of the Premier League. And to be fair, this is actually one of the best Premier League games I've watched all season. It was actually quite good, especially the first half. The second half was shit, but the first half was actually quite good. It was quite end-to-end, quite open. But yeah, it just shows the level of the Premier League and how shit the Premier League is, that the fact that was one of the best games we watched all season, especially in the first half. 1 goal, but just end-to-end. Usually it's boring, side to side. I do respect that from Chelsea, to be fair. The fact that Chelsea don't try it. Well, they probably do try and do it. They're probably just too shit to do it. Don't try and play the sideways backwards and all that stuff. I don't, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go to some performances. Rasmus, it's a shame WrestleMania was last month, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Because he should just be playing, he should just be fine for WrestleMania. Like, he shouldn't be a footballer. I don't know how he made it pro in football. I really don't. He made Tosin and Levi Colwill look like prime Rio and Vidic. All Tosin was doing, and Colwill at times, all Tosin was doing was, I guarantee he was instructed to do by the coaches, well, whether it was Enzo or one of the coaches. They told him, just do not let Højlund breathe. Just don't let him breathe. Every time the ball comes near to Højlund, just stay on. He can't do nothing. He can't drop a shoulder. He's not got a good touch. He can't pass. He's not got strength. Yeah? You blew on him and he falls over the floor. He's supposed to be a Viking. Yeah, he's weak as fuck. He's supposed
Thoughts on Russ, Roy Keane is right. He looked like he just came out in the academy. I agree. You know, he just looks so disinterested, doesn't he?
be a Viking, he's weak as fuck. You blow on him and he falls on the floor. You just stay on him. Just stay on him. Do not let him breathe, and there's nothing he's going to do. Did he even have a shot today? I don't know. He's got no anticipation of where a ball's going to drop. He's got no anticipation of getting the end of a cross. He's absolutely dire fucking bollocks. Rasmus Højlund is. Dog shit footballer. In my opinion, I have no idea how we're going to sell him, personally. But he's not the only one. Ahmad played well, to be fair. Ahmad looked quite bright. Thank God there's no injuries. As I say, Kukurea tried his best to injure Ahmad. Who else? Bruno and Casemiro had decent games. I thought Dorgu was all right at times. Other than that, yeah, just a standard, isn't it? Like, some players were sixes, some players were fives, some players were sevens.
22 million myars.
We just take it. No injuries. We're now, you know, hopefully Euro's back. Obviously, Heaven's back for the final as well. We're now well and equipped as we were predicting. You know what I'm saying? If Delit's back, I don't think he's going to be back. We just roll on to Bilbao. Tottenham lost today. They also didn't play in their starting 11, I imagine. I think Van de Ven and Romero weren't in the squad. So, yeah, we move on. You know what I'm saying? This result is irrelevant for Wednesday. We don't need the momentum. We just need our players to go there and score. We just need our players to go there and actually try. We need our players to go there and win. And, roll on Bilbao. That's all I care about. All I care about is winning Bilbao. We must win in Bilbao. Manchester United players must win in Bilbao. Amorim must get the job done in Bilbao. This is a must-win game. There's not, from minute 1 to minute 90, we need to make sure our game's on it, bruv. Because then we did show a bit of fight, to be fair. We just didn't really have the quality. And I don't think we showed enough fight. But I also can see, I mean, that is basically our strongest start 11. But Spurs are not Chelsea, you know what I'm saying? Spurs aren't as good as Chelsea. There's a reason why. Yeah, one's, 17th? They 17th? Yeah. And one's where even our Chelsea fourth now. So, yeah, at the end of the day, we take it. Chelsea, congratulations on your win. Hopefully you bottle it next week to Forest. And hopefully Villa get it. But hopefully, yeah, I'm going to celebrate their top 5 or whatever in a minute. We roll on to Wednesday. Roll on Bilbao. Up boys. Up the fucking Reds. I'm out, people. Hit the sub button. Hit the like button. And, yeah.
Bash. Yeah, so United's touchline facts upwards. Landing the minerals, as always. Touchline facts. Right, so look. Big up to every single one of you. I locks in. ... I mean, Maguire up front, yeah. I mean, he scores quite a few goals up front, doesn't he? Right. Oh, yeah, I was going to have a look at that thing on Twitter. Aren't I what Adam sent me? Adam Dar. There you go. Friday in the Premier League, 16th place Man United and 17th place Spurs. Both for those Europa League final now. Yep, there it is, people. There it is. Yep, by Adam Dar. 2024. But yeah, you know, we got to win this Europa League, man. Otherwise, if Tottenham win it, then that will not be good, people. It will not be good. But yeah. Should we listen to rants? Rants and bants. It's not done a match reaction yet. No, he hasn't. Okay. Although Arsenal fans will be shameless on Wednesday, yep. Because obviously Arsenal, they won't want Tottenham to win because that's their North London rivals. But I presume they don't want Manchester United to win either, you know, because obviously Arsenal, Manchester United have had a history of rivalry like in the early 2000s and that. Quite an intense rivalry, so yeah. But yeah, you know. Excuse me. Here we go. Invite. Copy. There we go. Paste. There's the link. Anyone wants to go on, can have a talk. There you go, Adam. I put the link in the live chat now. So if you want to come on and have a bit of a conversation, mate, go for it. Talk about the game. Or, yeah, talk about a few other things. Alright, I'm coming up. Let me get my computer. Yeah, that's fine. You take your time, mate. But with Manchester United, you know, it's like this season, I just completely checked out, people. You know, I'm absolutely done with this Premier League season. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. It's like I was done with it back in March. So that's why usually against Chelsea, I'll be absolutely raging and seething that we lost. But it's just got to that stage now where the Premier League is a slow burner for me. And my main focus is 100% the Europa League, honestly. That is where it's at for me, people, is Europa League. Now, if we win the Europa League, I'll be very, very, very happy, but I will not be over celebrating it. I really won't, because I don't want to over celebrate that. I want us to be like winning the UCL and competing for the Premier League title, you know, because I grew up with Manchester United playing like that. You know, the way we're playing these days, this isn't Manchester United, people. Because it isn't. It really isn't Manchester United. I mean, I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not Manchester United. This is not the same football club I fallen in love with in the late 90s. It really isn't. But I still love the football club, though. But, yeah, no, there's just that bit of magic missing. There really is. And to me, I'm afraid, unfortunately, it will get even worse. Like, with all the PR and that, you know, it's not going to be good luck for these teams, is it? I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But yeah, like that background is cool. Like Giggs, Beckham, the class of 92. Like if I switch it to this layout, look, see, you can see Giggs, Beckham, Ethel Skulls, but and that number 2. Is that number 2? Yeah. It's great being able to explore the different features. It really is. But obviously, you know, I did a football club today where I was kicking these balls into the goal. So literally from quite a distance as well, you know. And some shots I was getting in from tight angles. Here we go. Right. Hang on, guys. Yeah, brown envelope. I've explained that to you already, mate. Right. Let's see who's getting the membership tonight, shall we, people? Who's that lucky person tonight? We're about to find out, people. Or membership gifted. Andy. Well, congratulations, Andy. You have earned yourself a 1 month free Mr. Joshy J membership. Congratulations. But yeah, very shortly, Adam Dart will be coming on, people. Really enjoys being a member on your channel. I hope I win it again one day. Well, fingers crossed. You should hope. Yep. A second. Let's do one more. Let's do another one as well. Okay, who's getting this membership? Here you go, 1 membership gifted. Adam Dar, no way. Adam Dar 2025 is a member on this main channel again. I mean, you just couldn't make this up. How many times has you been a member now? About 3 or 4 times. Crazy people. Are you going to get some emojis for the channel for emojis? Yep. Yeah, we could look into doing some emojis. Yep. 100% download sorting. That'll be something I look into next. But yeah, emojis. I mean, what sort of emojis could we do? We could do like glazes out or something. I think that'd be well cool. But yeah, you know, with Manchester United now, it's like, oh, I cannot wait until after the Aston Villa game, until this Premier League season ends. You know, this has been a horrible season. The worst Premier League season ever. With an ever experience as a Manchester United fan, is nearing its conclusion now. But it won't matter. You finish in position if you win the Europa League, Mr. Joshy J. No one will talk about you finishing 16th or 17th, Mr. Joshy J. I think you find I will still be talking about it. I'm not going to go quiet about it because literally, real talk here, where we're finishing is an absolute disgrace and it's nowhere near sustainable at the end of the day. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's get the narrative right here. I got emojis you should add. But yeah, let's see what sort of emojis you could create. That'd be fun, won't it? But yeah, you know, we just got to keep on pushing the narrative. Your ownership out, or you should add some membership. Like Glazers out. Yeah, Glazers out, or put Sir Jim out or something. I think that'd be a good one. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, for ads and Dar, you know, I have put the link in the live chat, so yeah. You should have received it. But yeah, you know, just if we win that Europa League, it will be some consolation, but this season should not be forgotten, people. It will forever hurt me as a Manchester United fan finishing 16th or 17th. But move on. No, absolutely not. I will never move on. I will forever hold this football club accountable for finishing 16th and 17th. I thought last season 8th place was bad. But you won an FA Cup. I mean, but still, 8th place and a -1 goal difference, nowhere near sustainable for the elite high standards of Manchester United Football Club. But let's get it right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. Wow, unbelievable, unbelievable. But it just goes to show Manchester United and Chelsea, right, people, that how the standards are dropped. Honestly, the standards are absolutely in the bin at both clubs. You know, both clubs were once upon a time elite, and you can tell that quality out on the pitch, how both teams have fallen, you know, how they have completely dropped off the cliff, you know, gone from being in the title race to now, yeah, both of them just doing absolutely dreadful at times. It's just like, I miss the glory days of Manchester United, man. I wish it was still like that, but unfortunately, our ownership has to take accountability. So, yeah, it's not good, people. It really isn't. Oh. And you made emojis before? No, I haven't. I think that when Manchester United was a scam, and I want you to lose because I do not want to be in the Conference League. Yeah, well, Man City didn't turn up that day, did we? So we took advantage of it. Oh, here he is. He's here. Sorry, I guess he's been here for some time. Just, I'm still getting familiar with the PC, guys. But here he is. Yo, Adam, what are you saying, mate?
Yes, I'm here finally.
Yo, hello, mate.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
All right. Okay. So I want to talk about the game. So if you want to know, I did watch the game a little bit, but I think I had something to do, I guess. At that time, which I guess I had to move some stuff personally, because I think one of my I don't know one of my family members is expected to come the following week, so I had to somewhat prepare move stuff, including the sofa. So yeah, I watched a little bit on my TV, but yeah.
There we go. Just someone talking to them in the room, but yeah.
Hold on. All right, read this.
Yeah, here we go. Who do you think will win the FA Cup final? City got to be favourites. Yeah, I think they will be favourites, but don't rule out Crystal Palace, you know, because at the end of the day, it is the FA Cup final and anything can happen. Yeah. Well, yeah, streaming on the PC, guys, is so much fun because you can have different backgrounds. It's amazing. You can do a lot more than what you can do just streaming on the phone.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
And here's the thing. The problem is that especially especially your fan base, they still don't accept this mediocrity, sadly. Like,
yeah. It's
why?
like this is the thing, Adam. You know what they're going to say if we win the Europa League on Wednesday? They're going to be like, "Oh well, finishing 16th and 17th doesn't matter because you won the trophy." I mean, get out here, man.
Because it's based on winning the FA Cup, which is available to everyone in England, right? Because anyone could win the FA Cup, right? Doesn't
Yeah,
matter how many division, like 4 divisions could like participate with 95 teams, I think, isn't it?
yes, that's right, mate. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why. Like, but yeah, anyone could win the FA Cup.
But yeah, like even if we win Europa League, like I said, I'm still not forgetting the position we're going to finish in the Premier League this season. To me, it's sickening, Adam. It's unforgivable, mate.
And now, oh my goodness, bro! Like, this is why there's no accountability, and then now this like it's just it's not.
No, there's no accountability, mate. You're right. It's just embarrassing, Adam. It really is. Like, uh, this is why modern football is in the bin. Too many fans accept mediocrity and they get influenced on social media and that.
And yeah, and they accept this, and it's just ridiculous. And plus, and unfortunately, yes, and now you are slowly not just Dortmund, but you're also slowing like the North London clubs, and you don't want to be those two at the same time, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like the Tottenham brothers, Mud brothers, and even all Tom and Manchester are not even located in the same city. And like Manchester and London, they're like a 4-hour drive. It's like LA to San Francisco,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, it's a 4-hour drive, right? 4 or 5 hour. Manchester
Yeah.
to London, right?
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yep.
But Liverpool's only 45 minutes away from Manchester, the drive. But yeah. And then it's not surprising, but it's because too much of this BS is happening. But remember, there's always going to be someone to blame, but they'll blame it on the good ingredients rather than the actual stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Some of the analytics could be true, and which is true. Fair enough, but it's not just that. There's lots of problems that need to be addressed. Whether it's not even the facilities, but the players and management, the mentality, and the ownership.
Yeah.
And Lennon Euro, he didn't play today, right? Because he's injured, right? Because Ruben wasn't careful, right?
But luckily it's not too serious, so he should be fit for Wednesday.
For Wednesday, but he didn't play today, right?
No.
But Ruben has to be careful because unfortunately he did screwed up on that.
It's like I was surprised they played such a strong lineup. But to be honest, where surely our main focus is winning the Europa League.
Oh my days! Oh, big up Kai.
Hello, guys.
And then can I say this before I let
Yeah.
Kai go?
Mhm.
I mean, Cook as well. And let's not
Yeah.
forget, besides the North London club, you're also turning into Atletico Madrid. And yes, you cannot stand Simeone. Atletico Madrid, just like North London, they're not serious. They don't care. They just want to banter their rivals, being crybabies, and not be professional, and do the ridiculous and pretend to be serious when they're clowns. You're slowly becoming like
Facts,
those.
yeah.
Like, what's your response? You're also turned to Atleti after as well after North London.
Yeah. Not sustainable, mate.
Because Atleti, just like North London, they're not serious. They're not here to win trophies. They only want to cause trouble. And you know what? They shouldn't even be in the Club World Cup, honestly. With no offense, I like Julian Alvarez, but he's going trophyless because they're not a serious club. Even if that was a good signing, they're not winning anything. Atletico Madrid, just like the North London, they're only pissed off to piss off their rivals, and that's it. And this is why they're hated. Now, Atletico Madrid,
Yeah.
they all wanted them as well. They need to hold smoke, even as a neutral. No
Yeah.
offense. And I mean, it's not Julian Alvarez's fault, but here's the thing: he did accept this, and I get it. He needs to, because Manchester City, obviously Holland won't give him the start, even if he's injured because of Marmouche and all that. But still, and I get it. He wants to live in Spain, but Conor Gallagher, he's no longer at Chelsea, by the way. And he could play in this game, and he probably would have, and the midfield would be even more stronger with him. But he's no longer there. He went to that shit side of Madrid instead because of
Yeah.
their corrupt ownership, Clear Lake, Clown Lake, like United's, Glazers. But United is even a bigger mess than Chelsea. They are worse. Yes, Chelsea's bad, but United is even worse. So go ahead, Kai.
Honestly, if Ruben Amorim doesn't win that cup, he has to go. He has to. How is
Yeah.
finishing 17th in the Premier League acceptable? It's not acceptable. I don't
It's not
care.
right.
I
It's
don't care.
unacceptable.
Like, I don't care who you are. Like, finishing 17th in the table is disgraceful for the size of his club. I know
Yeah.
that most of the players are Ten Hag players, but mate, how are you finishing 17th in the table?
I know from the standards of this football club, mate, it's
I've got
absolutely
no words,
in
man.
the bin.
Oh my days. If Ruben Amorim doesn't win that cup, he has to go.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, because if Ruben
He
turns
has
out to be
to.
a fraud, I have a question, guys?
Mhm.
Do you think Ruben is a yes man? You still don't have a fear? He's a yes man at the end of the day,
Like,
like
so at
Maresca.
first, to us,
Yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead.
really think he is a yes man. But now he's kind of turning a little bit soft in his interviews. He's turning kind of a bit soft, I've noticed, but I could be wrong.
But yeah, like I said, Kai, even if we win the Europa League, mate, I'm
Mhm.
still not forgetting where we're
So,
finishing in the Premier League this season. I won't go quiet about it, mate. Not at all.
Oh
so,
my
so
god.
many of our fans will completely just put it under the rug and say, "Oh, we have won a cup. Let's give these players a second, third, fourth choice chance." No, 90% of
No,
the squad needs to
down
go,
there.
but 70% of his squad will still be here due to Sir Jim Cheatskate Cliff doing cuts on the staff, and the Glazers are freaking tight as well. Oh, this club is starting to get on my nerves, mate.
It is, yeah, I agree. It's like And I can't wait for that final game against Aston Villa where our Premier League season is in the bin because literally it's been the worst season ever. I mean, let's get it right.
Definitely has. Like this
It
sense,
has.
this sense back partnership of Magaluf needs to stop right now. Like Harry Maguire
Yeah.
and Victor Lindelof are making both of our fullbacks shaky. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I agree. And obviously, when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was manager, and that he kept playing that back line, Maguire and
Like,
Lindelof.
imagine if we had McFred now. Oh, we would be relegated for sure.
Oh wow!
McFred. Oh, recently Solskjaer's done an interview, and he said in his interview, why did the club let go with Scott McTominay? And I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, you are that clueless, aren't you? Look,
Yeah,
so in terms of Scott McTominay, he's doing very well in Syria, but it's not the Premier League. It's not the Premier League. Whilst Scott McTominay was in the Premier League, he was awful.
he was. I agree. I
And
mean,
look,
like,
looking at, and can I tell you about Scott McTominay?
Yeah.
He's cooking at
Yeah.
Naples right now, and he's
Mhm.
looking to win his first Scudetto over there for himself, and the second one in the club, in 2 years, in 3 seasons, because they won it in 2023. And look, they're trying to fight Inter Milan, who is in the Champions League final, who is possibly, we might have an Inter Milan United Super Cup final. Like I said, Inter Milan will be fighting for the Champions League, Serie A, Scudetto, Club World Cup, and the Super Cup, because Inter Milan, they're not going to give you those chances like Bilbao.
Mhm.
I'm surprised Bilbao didn't punish United.
Do you
But
know
guess
what, bro? In terms of Scott McTominay, I've never seen him look so technical in my life. As soon as he arrives at Napoli, he's been like freaking prime like Ronaldinho. Like it's unbelievable.
but this is the thing with Scott McTominay, right, Kai? He was actually a very good super sub, mate. That's what you got to take into
No,
account and
I know.
consideration.
So in terms of being a super sub for the club, he only was good at scoring goals. But as soon as he dribbled, he didn't look anywhere what he is right
Yeah,
now. That is the thing.
yeah.
I know he was a super sub, and he was scoring goals left, right, and centre. But it doesn't make you a great player. That is the
No, he
thing.
doesn't. I agree.
But as soon as he arrived at Napoli, he's dribbling like Cristiano, and I've never seen him look so good in his life.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely insane, mate.
And like there is another example in like Anthony Santos as well. As when he played for the club, he was shocking. But as soon as he went to Real Betis, he's been tearing it up. And I just think to myself, what is it about this club which makes players so shit?
Yeah, it's mad, mate. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, because these people are shameless, bro. Not just the players, but like, why do they do this bullshit? And the problem
Yeah.
is, not just mediocrity. Oh my goodness, they're gonna try to influence everything. Wouldn't surprise me. Even though United isn't as like political justice as Chelsea's, with Roman is no longer here, but still, a criminal is a criminal for taking money out of the people's club and using it for their own interests, and they don't care about the fans. It's a fucking joke. Oh, the criminals, yes, the Glazers.
Literally, we seriously. I know, like we've spoke about Hoyland, but the guy is way out of his depth. He needs to
Yeah.
go as well. I've got no faith in this brother at all.
No,
He
he's got to go, mate.
fans will say, "Oh, keep him. Oh, get him on loan." No, he's so bad. He lacks the basics. He can't hold up the ball. His first touch is disgraceful. He can't shoot. Oh my god. I'm convinced that freaking the White Gale is better than him.
Yeah,
Rasmus
I agree.
is absolutely awful, mate. Absolutely disgraceful. I don't know how he became a professional footballer.
And yet, Kai, you still have fans saying, "Oh, but he's not being given the service, this and
It's
that."
bollocks, man. Like Cheeto,
It is.
Cheeto Obi Martin has done more in his cameo than Hoyland has done all season.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
would be
ridiculous.
tempted to start Cheeto Obi next season, so only if we don't bring in a striker. He can't be any much worse than Hoyland.
I agree.
I am really concerned about this team. Very concerned about it. How we are finishing in 17th with this team is disgraceful.
I mean, look, if the league was more competitive, Kai, we would have gone down this year. It's as simple as that.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh
We
my
are
god.
lucky we have Bruno to save our asses.
Even though he didn't score today, well, was he all right today in your opinion?
Who?
At least.
Yeah, he was all right.
Or Bruno.
But the last few games and that, I think he has dropped off a bit because I think he must be a bit worn out or something.
Like this is the thing with Bruno. He's just playing way too much, and that is probably one of the causes why his performances are getting bad. He is tired. He's tired out clearly. He needs some rest, but who can you really put in his place?
This is a problem, though, Kai.
This is
It's
the
like
issue.
we just don't have the squad depth.
No. And letting Anthony and Rashford and Sancho go out on loan and not bringing in anyone is disgraceful too. These owners need the sack, honestly.
This football club is just shameless, mate.
And so in terms of the Glazers, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit.
No, they don't.
Sir Jim is clearly out of his depth. He doesn't know what he's doing either.
And obviously, he was at the game tonight. He's watching the game.
Oh, along with Meatloaf Bully, was he there as well? The Chelsea owner, along with Clearly, was he sitting right next to them?
He was there as well. Adam, literally wearing a baseball cap, looking like a baseball cap wanker. Honestly, he looked like an absolute fraud.
What a joke!
Sir David Brailsford was caught sleeping. You know. Oh my god. This is a banter club. This is not a serious club.
And yeah, so like I said, you're pretty much the North London and East Madrid side. And then East Madrid,
roll up. It's the Manchester United clown show. Roll up, and stepping onto the stage with and the Glazers. We have Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I mean, seriously, Kaido, what do we need to do, mate, to get this ownership out? It's like
I know
what we need to do
exactly what
is
this
literally
team needs.
stop
I
buying
know exactly what this
merchandise
needs.
and turn up
If
to the stadiums like AC Milan fans, right? They turned up to a game 15 minutes late. That is how you do a protest.
literally, so if like me and you was in charge, I would be ruthless from day one, mate. I would
Oh,
tell
mate,
I what
absolutely.
even if it had to go to playing the kids, man, I, I would do it. I would send a message to these players, and I will put on the kids. I am just
Yeah,
fed up with this wank club, man.
And then Chelsea are not even that good, and you're letting them coming back to Champions League football for the first time since the 22-23 season. But here's the
yeah.
thing: they're going to get embarrassed. I even doubt Chelsea will get Barcelona in the league phase, who just won La Liga.
Oh, mate, even if we're in the Champions League next
Oh,
season,
Oh god,
we'll get embarrassed.
what if both of you get Barcelona in the league phase?
we are
Then
cooked, man.
one of them will be at home, one of them will be away. Lamine Yamal never gets injured, by the way.
Hmm.
He is
He
17
is.
years old and he never goes injured. And he scored a back.
He is the best player in the world right now.
Yeah, right now, of course,
Definitely.
yes. And Rafinha too, but Yamal's slightly better.
Yeah.
Oh, we in the summer for Ruben Amrin's sake, he needs to get ruthless and sell all of his frauds.
Manchester
Yeah,
United are the least serious club. We are at the worst club in the league, the bottom three championship clubs, so they don't count. Yeah,
Oh, honestly,
but you know what's the good news, Mr. Joshua J?
yeah,
The only positive is the Corinthians won yesterday in their Sudamericana
yeah.
game. Even though it's David O. Jr., aka Peter Griffin 2.0, that
yeah,
nerd
Jeff.
glass. He won
This
you
is
guys.
this is the worst thing, right? So if Leicester actually did well, we would be relegated 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it's not
We
Ruben
could have
Van
been
Nistelrooy's
relegated.
fault,
That is scary.
and it's not Ruben Van Nistelrooy's fault, isn't
No,
it?
it's
He's a
not.
Manchester legend.
Mm,
It's because the board didn't back him enough.
yeah. Why did Rude just take? Rude should have just took your time out. I think personally, going to Leicester City was a mistake. I think.
yeah,
Yeah, I could have. I have no idea. It's all because Ruben and Ruben Ammon and Ruben Van Nistelrooy didn't agree together.
Like,
Is that why?
like, so many people gave Eric Ten Hag stick, but how the hell did he win 2 trophies? Will
Despite how shit. Okay, maybe not maybe not the first season, which was actually pretty solid and okay and fair when you guys finished third. The Carabao Cup, but the FA Cup, despite finishing eighth, is crazy.
So in terms of Manchester United, I think all of the players just crumble under the pressure. It has
yeah.
surely got to be pressure of playing for this big club that the players who come here just can't handle. It's got to be that, surely.
Oh, excuse me. Apologies for that.
So this is why these people need to realize that if they don't
Too
wake
many
up,
beans, Joshua. Too many beans and eggs. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. Stinker and hot.
That is going to get clipped, you know. That is going to get clipped, I reckon. Toxic waste, man. That's toxic waste, that is.
Two hours in.
Huh?
2 hours in the stream. We're still landing it. Yep.
We are landing.
Oh my god. That's an
That is
absolute stinker and hot.
But yes, Amrin, if Ruben Amrin wants to keep his job, he needs to get ruthless in the summer.
I even think you know how people want to mock. Bayern has dropped off in the last
Yeah.
few seasons, right?
Mhm.
Right, Mr. J. And Mr. J.
Yeah.
Bayern dropped off, right?
Yeah.
They still
Yeah.
managed to win a
Yeah.
trophy with Harry Kane. They still managed to win something. They're better than Manchester United. Even the worst Bayern side can beat this United side, like they did in the Champions League last season. 5-3 on aggregate, I think it was. You remember that? 4-3 and 1-0?
Yeah.
Even
I
the
remember.
worst Bayern side beat United.
Hmm.
The worst United side. That's how unbearable it is. Even Bayern are better.
Yeah.
Stinker and hooked.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on Harry Kane winning his first trophy at the worst Bayern side ever?
It's about time. Yeah.
I'm happy for him because he's meant to win the trophy last season and it didn't happen. But this season, it's finally happened. So yeah, congratulations to him.
Like, this is one thing. Why do players want to go to Spurs? Spurs don't win trophies.
It's the exact same thing with Atletico Madrid. Like I said, no
Literally.
offense to Julian Alvarez,
Yeah.
Atletico are not a serious club. Even Man City might win the FA Cup tomorrow. Tomorrow's the FA Cup. They might lift in less than 24 hours.
Mhm.
And of course, a lot of United fans that live in Manchester, they don't want to see that happening, right? Because that's their, crosstown rivals. Even though Liverpool's a bigger rival, but most of the banter comes from City fans, especially if you live in Manchester.
But what happens if Spurs win the cup? That is going to go down.
Arsenal and United will be mud brothers then.
That is, if Spurs win, that will go down in history as Manchester United giving away a cup to Spurs. That is going to be embarrassing.
And then United and Arsenal will be the new, clown classico then.
Literally.
Yeah.
How Chelsea and Arsenal haven't won trophies in like 4 to 5 years is beyond me. Well, kind of. Shocking. Spurs' last trophy was like 25 years ago, I think. I might be wrong, but Chelsea's last trophy, I don't even know. And then for Arsenal's last trophy was the freaking Community Shield, I think it was.
Chelsea's last trophy was back in 2021 when they won the Champions League under Thomas Tuchel.
That is disgraceful. How we have won trophies is beyond me.
Yeah, madness, mate, crazy.
Yeah, but Adam and Josh, which players would you sell first? There's like priorities?
Well, get rid of Rashford, because he's on
Most
loan at the
definitely.
moment. He needs to go because he's like PRFC. He's the most protected player ever. I mean, let's get it right here. He needs to go. Onana needs to go.
Yeah.
Useless. And who else? Lindelof.
Freedom fighter as well. Freedom fighter needs to go.
Yeah, I say Lindelof. Maybe if we get a decent replacement in Casemiro as well.
So many of these players need to go. So I can name 10 easily. Luke Shaw, injury prone. Harry Maguire, he's getting on. He's slow. I don't really rate him.
Yeah, he's got to go. Yeah.
Dallo needs to go. Casemiro, Ugarte, I'm not convinced on. Kobe mainly for his own career go. Anthony, Sancho, Rashford, and Højlund all need to go.
Yep, I agree. 100% agree, Nate. They all got to go. I mean,
so many people rate Kobe Manu, but he's not getting in this team. If I'm Manu, I would be smart and go and play for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Even though we all know Chelsea loves the young, the young players, proper. And unfortunately, which is clear, like AK Clown Lake.
I would do anything in my power to get Harry Kane. I don't care how much it costs you, go and get him.
Well, you should have. Even though I thought United were going to sign him before Bayern got it.
We are absolute muppets for
back
not
in 2023. How did United miss out?
Declan Rice and Harry Kane, we should have been paying for. Like Harry Kane and Rice was like 100 million each. I don't care. Sign them both.
From Tom and West Ham, because Declan Rice is no longer at West Ham, right?
Yeah, correct. So in terms of the cup, Josh, which players would you start for the cup versus Spurs?
Basically, we all know it's going to be Onana in goal.
No, what's my name?
He's going to start, and then obviously Dorgu will probably start. Patrick Dorgu, and then
as well.
Dorgu, and then I reckon Harry Maguire and probably Lindelof if Delet is still
useless.
Not 100%.
Yeah.
And then Mascherari, which I do like Mascherari,
really good player.
I rate him, and then Ugarte obviously in this central defence midfield.
Useless, yes.
And then in the midfield area, probably be someone like, I don't know whether he's still injured, but say Toby Collier or Ahmad, someone like that.
Toby Collier, I wouldn't start because it's a really big game. So I would start Casemiro or Bruno in that role. But
yeah. And then obviously it'd be Bruno Fernandes in the midfield. And then Mainu number 10.
All right.
And then I reckon on the wing there'd be number 17. That Garnacho, another player you should jog on because he thinks he's fighting Cristiano Ronaldo.
Literally. Højlund, I would not start Højlund in the final.
Definitely not.
So I would be tempted to play a false nine.
Yep.
So I agree with most of the team, but most of them are bloody crap anyways. Dorgu can't cross a ball to save his life. Like, each single time that he's in the edge of the box, he doesn't want to cross in the ball. What is it? What is it with these players who don't want to cross in the ball?
Yeah.
It's just basics and fundamentals. You can't cross a ball. That is embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like you got no
Oh,
hope.
and during the summer, Thai rallies at PSG or PSV, right? Tyrell, he's on loan, isn't it?
Yeah.
He comes back in the summer, which isn't good. He needs to go as well.
Yeah, get them
Yeah.
all out, right?
Mate,
Yeah, get them all out.
I have had enough of these incompetent players.
These
They all-
frauds, right?
Frauds, man. Absolute frauds. Stealing a living.
You know, and then when are they? Why don't they put criminal charges against these criminals? Where's the standards? Where's the criminal justice?
These players are
Not
multi-millionaires.
just the players, the ownership, including the Glazers, since they're criminals.
Right. It's time to get ruthless.
It's time, yes. This is why accountability is the best ability.
These players will still be here for. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And by the way, Barcelona hit 22 million subscribers even before Manchester United hit 10 million.
That isn't good.
Like, that's just ridiculous how big they are. Because
I've had it up to here with this shit club, man.
I know it's just 1-0. And by the way, I will share in the comments, Manchester United has officially uploaded their highlights on the channel.
Oh, typical. PR. That is literally PR at its finest.
PR propaganda.
Earlier on, I saw Sky Sports interviewing and Harry Maguire. What is it with this club with interviewing our players and Ruben so many times in a season?
I still landing at Geezer. Yep, I am. Like, probably do about another, say, 10 or 15 minutes, then probably call it after that because, you're starting to feel a bit sluggish because I've done a lot of streaming recently.
Let me use the restroom, guys, real quick.
Yeah, that's okay. At least Houghton needs a good result in Sunday's Grand Prix. Yeah, but he does.
Franco Colapinto needs to absolutely land it, man.
Yeah, he does.
Literally. Franco Colapinto. Man. Manchester United at its finest.
Yeah.
We are a commercial club. As Louis van Gaal said in an interview, we are not a football club. We are a commercial club. He is absolutely right. And why the hell did we get rid of Ralph as well? What a stupid idea by our owners. Our owners didn't want to hear the truth. Ralph Ragnick was right.
And why do you think they sold Cristiano Ronaldo, Kai? Because Cristiano Ronaldo exposed these clowns and they didn't like it.
These owners will never learn. We will continue to be mediocre. That is the thing. We will. I literally can't see us winning a Premier League trophy ever.
I mean, look at Liverpool. It took them 30 years to do it again.
Oh man! And these owners are holding on to the freaking stadium as well.
Yeah,
Oh man, like our new stadium literally looks like a freaking circus tent.
it does. Oh,
We have a circus stadium for a clown club.
yeah,
Where have our standards gone, mate?
exactly, mate.
Yeah, but hopefully we can beat Spurs on Wednesday. But it doesn't
Yeah.
cover up the cracks.
No, it doesn't. I agree
But
with you.
but a lot of the fans will say, "Oh, give them another chance, guys. Let them prove us wrong." Fuck off, man.
It's like no. Yeah, fuck off.
I will get out the laptop charger.
Oh wow, that what I did just now, that's gonna get clips, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean.
and it will get clipped. Definitely. Yeah, but I wanted to just say thank you for doing lots of streams in it.
Yeah.
I know it takes like a lot of time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And obviously now I'm using the PC, I can do different backgrounds and that.
Yeah. This
Like,
this
see,
this is the class of 90. This is the class of 92. Is it?
Yes.
Nicky Butt, Neville Beckham, Gibbs, Scholes, yeah.
Legends.
What a team!
Yeah.
What a team! How far we've fallen, man. Honestly, compared to now,
Yeah.
man. This team was great.
Because
Absolutely.
we had true leaders back then. These
Yep.
days, we don't have
Look,
hardly any true leaders.
there are so many fake captains in the team. Honestly, Luke Shaw is no leader. Harry Maguire's no leader. Bruno's not a leader. Who can you possibly say who is a real captain in this team? I can't even think of any
No, I can't, mate. Nope.
at all.
Not one bit.
There are no leaders in this team.
Nope.
So the closest one that comes to it is Bruno, but he isn't really a leader. This is Manchester United at its finest.
Yep, and true, mate. 100%.
But next season, hopefully, we can finish in the top 6, maybe. But
Yeah.
I'm not really hopeful. It will be interesting, Josh.
Steve Bruce was a real true captain at Man United. He was.
Facts.
I agree with you, he won.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How the mighty have fallen. Yep. Next season, if Amrin doesn't get off to a good start, he's finished.
Yep, but done, mate. Good night.
Look, Ruben Amorim must be feeling embarrassed. He has managed. He took over a team in the middle of the season to finish 17th. Well, yeah, 17th, and he will go down as the worst manager in our history.
Yeah,
That is so sad as well.
yeah, it is.
That is sad. Man. Like he is making Solskjaer Jose look good.
Yeah,
So in terms of Ruben's system, what are your thoughts? Thoughts on his system?
I mean, obviously, like, say, he doesn't want to change it because he still believes
He
in the
needs to
system.
change it. Like so if he can't change it, sack him and bring in someone else. It's so obvious these players cannot play his system. A back five, it doesn't work.
Nope.
It like we need to be playing with a back four and wingers as well.
Yeah.
He is probably the only coach who plays his style right.
Yeah.
He is the only coach who plays it in this league, which is an issue. So the closest person who has Ruben's system is Conte,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's not working. I don't think. I am just absolutely fed up.
Yeah. I'm sick and tired of it as well, Kai. You know, I'm sick and tired of how the standards are in the bin.
These players are frauds.
They are.
Like they are on like they're literally on 100 and thousands a week, and they can't be asked to put in a shift. This shows that money motivates them to just come into training every day and just freaking do laziness.
Yeah.
These players are motivated by money.
Yeah.
So I'm here. Yes, it's all about the money, the pound note, and sadly, they are trying to pull. And some players might just be doing like brown envelopes, styles.
Yeah. Like these players don't give a fuck about the club. They only turn up for the money. During training, they don't even try.
They don't even try. Like it's all about the money. It's unprofessionalism.
Literally. Look, money has gotten so up their head that they don't care.
And they're not
Johan.
serious.
Yeah, that's true.
You say my
They're not
first name
serious.
as Johan. Johan.
And it's an absolute joke that we're seeing this.
These players should be ashamed, and we should be holding them accountable.
And then,
Yeah.
hey, I have a question. And if it's true, who do you think by name? Which players are you think they are acting like brown envelopes? Go ahead. All
Josh,
about the money.
So you talk about which players are like good and not so good.
Obviously, of course, I know, but like, who do you think has that brown envelope attitude that is just doing this for money and not for the club?
oh, that's easy. That is easy. Like Marcus Rashford only wants to turn up for his new contract.
Yeah.
He clearly needs to leave, I think,
He
for his
does.
own career and sake. But
Yeah.
he has the cheek to ask to go to Barcelona. The cheek.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the players who do it for money is Rashford, Harry Maguire, maybe. Uh, mm, Probably not. Nah. Marcus Rashford is probably the only. Oh, Luke Shaw as well. Like, Luke Shaw should be ashamed of himself because he was literally injured for one whole season, and then Gareth Southgate picked him to go to the freaking World Cup. That is unacceptable. He chose
Yeah.
country over club.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
know
and they
what?
did it the right way.
Lucky Singers just said, "I am with the manager. We need Cunha next season." But if Cunha comes in next season, I guarantee these players will drag him down as well.
Big up to you, Lucky, and welcome to the Mr. Josh TJ YouTube channel, mate. Big up to you. Landed off Luke Shaw, Razas Hoyland, Anti Santos Man United need to go. Yeah, I agree with you.
Facts, mate. Like, drop your Cunha in this team, and he gets dragged down. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Most players who come to his club just get dragged down, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Definitely. 100%.
Hoyland is disgraceful.
Disgraceful. He even thinks he's Julian Alvarez.
Like, so many people might think I am being freaking dramatic, but I'm not. He's
No, you're
really
not.
bad. He's awful.
Yeah.
Lucky Singers just messaged you. Yeah.
Our mentality needs to reshape. It does. Honestly, it's like
Actually, mate.
how the standards has been lowered. Lucky is an absolute disgrace. I tell you, the standards on the floor.
So even though I'm not the greatest fan of Harry Maguire, but you have to applaud his mentality. So many
Yeah.
of us have been giving him stick for years, and rightfully so, but he has never once complained, and he's just cracked on, isn't it? So,
Lucky. Glazers are laughing at us, and yeah, they are. It's ridiculous. Absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
Dear me.
This club, man. This club is yellow brown envelopes.
Yeah, it is.
It's unacceptable. And there's no accountability because, man, if this was 10 years ago, different story.
Yeah.
Some of them would be, they probably wouldn't even start. Some of this would have been avoided even before it would have been started. They probably would have been held accountable by then.
If Sir Alex was in charge right now, he would not be pushing up with his nonsense.
But here's
Definitely
the thing.
not.
They could force him out of the club.
So if Ruben Amorim gets sacked, Adam and Josh, which coach would you like to hire?
Basically, it's like who's a table guy because
Conte get him in.
Hold on, he's busy with Napoli. Remember?
Yeah, he is. Conte would not send him these players.
Yeah.
Garnacho ain't good enough. He will never be.
With ambition.
Who could we hire in place of Ruben Amorim if things do not
Not
work on.
Contesao, not him. Definitely not him. Even if he leaves Milan, because he's been just as trash. The
Who?
former Porto manager, Contesao.
We got a lot of attacking area. Yep, next
Literally.
season. I mean, we need a proper number 9, Lucky.
Rasmus
Yeah.
Højlund is not that guy. Yeah. Hopefully Sancho gets sold on as well. Rashford, Sancho, and Anthony are our priorities to go.
Definitely.
And then Højlund can jog on as well.
Yep.
Oh,
I agree.
I
100%
would
agree.
do anything to bring Anthony Martial back. Honestly, we need him.
I mean,
What a
he's
player.
lazy in that, but at times he definitely put in the shift.
Definitely. Like, make it make sense. He's in Greece now, and he hardly gets injured anymore.
Yeah.
What is this? What is happening? Like, hopefully soon we don't have to watch anymore for a good month.
Yeah.
For a good month.
Yeah, because next Sunday, 9 more days before the season ends.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
last 2 games are on Wednesday and on Sunday, right?
But the
Spurs and Villa.
The game against Tottenham is the bigger one than against Villa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's Expressions versus his brother Rance. So someone is gonna get the bigger, winner, and someone will be the bigger loser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
with Ranger. He needs strikers that goal scorers for next season. 21 Højlund and Sancho. Favor season her clubs won't suit us. Facts. Absolute facts.
And speaking of Jadon Sancho, he didn't even play today, right? Not because he's injured. He didn't even play today because not because he's injured, right? He's not injured. But
because under our rules, Adam, you're not allowed to play against your current club.
Yeah, you're not allowed to play.
Which is a shame.
He's not allowed to play.
Chelsea literally do not even want him. They are literally paying us £5 million to send him back to us, which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
even Chelsea don't want him. Jadon Sancho must be thinking, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, I mean, you got much more to say? Because honestly,
no.
I got something to say.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, like I said, you know what? I know that we still have 9 more days. Like I said, I'm making for the end of the season video. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited, despite United being that shit?
Yeah.
And like I said, I will give you a shout out, Mr. Joshua J, including Yukai. Even if you don't post anything, I'll give you a shout out. Along with including touchline and all that in the description. But yeah. And hopefully that video booms and and become a success. But yeah, United and Tottenham standards, oh my days. Honestly, Spurs, they should be doing better, but United, you should be doing a lot better. All right, go ahead.
Ahmad Diallo, 17, Ugarte, Lenny Euro. We must look at starting the final. I agree.
Yoro's injured, isn't he? So I don't think so.
That's our Highland guy is drain ground.
Literally.
But yeah, so big up to every single one of you. So
Hold on. Can
I
I
don't
say
know
something?
how much more you want to talk about, but yeah,
Yes.
guys, I'm really am starting to feel a bit sluggish now. So
All right. Can I say something real quick? 2 things.
is it going to take long? Because I am eager to end the stream.
And I know it's really hard to stay up, but even though some of these games are late, that's why. But fair enough. So if you're gonna be asking what I have, what's upcoming on my channel,
Yeah.
well, if you're gonna ask me, yes, a couple things. Number one, I will be posting the Bundesliga video probably on Sunday. I will give the Bayern View a shout out. Harry Kane winning his first trophy. And then I'm also going to be addressing the LAFC Club America Club World Cup Club Leon replacement. And then the following week, obviously, I will have the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, all those videos out. And then on my second channel, Adam Brasileño 2020, or Adam Futebol, Brazilian English channel, or Brazilian channel. Obviously, I will be doing a few watch alongs, including one big game, Mr. Joshua J. It's Corinthians versus Santos Sunday, 8 p.m. If you don't want to miss out. And a couple of games there and there, including a Rio de Janeiro derby, Flamengo, Botafogo, and the Mineiro derby. So that's what's coming up on my 2 channels for the next few days in the week.
Like he says, can't believe 2 first bottom teams fighting for Europa League.
Yeah,
It's
it's El
crazy,
Clanico.
mate. Absolutely crazy.
It's El Clanico,
Wow.
that's why.
Daniel Knight. All right, then, guys. I'm off then.
Big up to everyone. Make sure you subscribe to my channel.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you add me in the description. Yeah.
We have elite standards, and good night
we
to
do.
you all.
Standards.
Big up. I'm out. Check out something.
Yeah, and don't forget, Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes in the bin.
Yeah, get all these criminals out of there and held.
Let all these frauds out
Behind bars. All right, whatever. All right, yes, exactly.
All right, then, guys.
Yeah, big up.
Big up, and I will be seeing you guys later. Peace out.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers, Kai. And yeah, so big up to every single one of you who's been live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Glazers out, fan. Respect. Yep, absolutely. And welcome once again to Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel, mate. And yep, just want to say big up to every single one of you who's been live and locked in these past 2.5 hours. Absolutely incredible support. As always, plenty more Manchester United content to come, so make sure you do stay locked into the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. We are out of here, people. Laters.